the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Hawks on Thursday night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy finds his target, Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Wideouts get involved in the grab game. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 39. Buys time, rolling run, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And they send a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw by Purdy. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 now from the 30. He's got it on the bootleg. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running back sent in motion. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short, here's Purdy. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make it pay.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's on the move. This time they're gonna get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, Well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Ball at the 33 for first down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Pretty throwing here on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, McCaffrey. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers leading by 6. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.